Hello all you green thumbs. I'm here with my little chicken army and I thought I would give you guys an update on my landrace chicken project. And you guys might be wondering, what is a landrace chicken project? Well, a landrace is basically, doesn't just apply to chickens, it applies to any animal. Basically trying to get as many different types of genetics as you can. So in the chicken example, you would be trying to get as many different types of chickens as possible to create a chicken that is best suited to where you live. So to put that into perspective, this here is a Quamby chicken. Quambies they were developed in Tasmania. They're a dual purpose bird, which means they're made for eggs and meat. Modern birds have kind of gone one of two ways. They're either really good at laying eggs or really good for meat, not really good for in between. So I'm trying to create a dual purpose bird so it has the best of both worlds, not leaning too far either one way. And so the Quamby chicken from Tasmania is designed to live in Tasmanian conditions. Here in Queensland, it is a very different climate, very different temperature to Tasmania. And so these chickens are not in an optimal condition for Queensland. And so I want to create a chicken that thrives here with very minimal attention. So landrace is trying to get as many different types of genetics, letting them crossbreed, do what nature does naturally to create a chicken that just thrives here. And I can go on holiday, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about predators, eating it for lunch. I don't have to worry about feeding it all the time. It can forage for itself as chickens do naturally. I have very little experience with this. I've read a few books about it, so this is just my little experiment, but I'd love to share it with you guys because I think this is probably the best way to keep chickens, is to create your own landrace chicken of the traits that you really like, so that you don't have to have an animal that you have to coddle and always look after. And your goals might be very different from mine. So I want to create a dual purpose bird that I can use for meat, to feed my family and friends, to get lots of eggs because I love protein, and to have a bird that I don't have to worry about, that can forage for its own. So this Quamby here, I really like this bird. So it lays about 280 to 300 eggs a year. They have really good temperament, they're not really aggressive, they have pretty good foraging, but I want to find a chicken that does really good here on the Sunshine Coast, so that's what I'm trying to create at the moment. So this is the chicken coop here, and I've basically sectioned this area off for some chicks that I've got, and these guys are probably like, 4 weeks old. Some of them are a bit older, but they're loving life. There's probably about 6 different varieties in here. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what they all are, just whatever I could get my hands on. A lot of these I probably won't keep. Like, for example, there's some Aracanas in here which have the fluffy heads. I just personally think they look so stupid, but some people love them. And so what's going to happen is I will have the traits of the Quamby, which I really like, but then these might cross with some of these chickens which have better survivability. Like this chicken here, for example, I really like the coloration on it. It's got almost this like camo look to it. And so it might not lay many eggs, and it might not, grow very big, but it has this really good coat that allows it to stay camouflaged from predators. And that cross will create something really cool, or maybe it won't. So that's kind of the fun of it, is you don't really know what you're going to get. But you can experiment with lots of diversity, like I was saying before, and trying to get as many different genetics. And maybe I actually won't use any of these chickens, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'd love to hear what chickens you guys use in your landrace project and what you've found works really well. And this right here is kind of the main run. It's sectioned off at the top there with just some very dodgy wire that I put up, but I'm planning on getting one of those roll-up wires that you can push into the ground on either end, so I can kind of control where their area is for them to eat a bit better. And then I can also let this area recover because it started to erode a bit because they've been on it for too long. So the soil is starting to get exposed. So I can kind of section this off with a wire and let them use this large grass area here while that recovers. So I can put some seed on that or something. But I'd love to hear what you guys think and what you've found works in your landrace project. Or if you have any questions at all about chickens, please drop a comment. I'm very interested in this and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching. This is a nice, short, quick video. Just thought I'd let you guys know what I've been up to and how it's going. Thanks for watching, all you green thumbs.